This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone. So very good morning to all. So in last session, we discussed about table designing, and let me discuss about form designing in today's session. So generally, forms are one of the common and important things. Generally, you can see in every the website, whatever the websites we are having, maybe you can see the biggest websites like Amazon, Flipkart, every website they will handle with forms. Whatever the information you want, whatever the product you want to purchase, definitely you have to fill some data on the website. You want to add a delivery address, definitely there is a form. The form should be designed. You can see there are many kind of forms: registration form, login form, contact form, and this is the one of the area where we can use mostly in our real-time application: form designing and table designing with paginations, right? These are the two which are mostly used in our real-time application development. Yeah, you can see this is what we did yesterday. The same way, forms are also very important thing. Let me discuss about the little bit form designing. So first of all, they will tell you the skeleton of the form. Sometimes people will tell us, otherwise they will leave to us. So how to design the form, how the form should look like, and what is the structure and all. Okay, so let me create a small form here. What is my intention here? I will show you in a paint what what is the layout for creating the form I want. Just let me show you. So based on that, we are going to do it, right? So let us assume this is all your form, overall form I'm considering you. So first here we can take first name and last name. This is going to be the first name and this is going to be the last name. So they have to come like this: first name and last name. So after that, this is going to be email. So this is going to be full width. After that, there is something called mobile. This is also going to be full width, full width. You can take password and confirm password like this. I want to take splitting. I'm splitting the fields like this, right? Password and confirm password. After that, I want to take address or city or pin code or like this. We are having many things, right? So we can take them. So this is address one, address two, and this is going to be address three, something like this. We can add, and finally we can add pin code and state, something like this. This is going to be a drop down. This is going to be something called state, right? State is a drop down. So like we don't know the layout is going to be provided by the customer sometimes. Otherwise, if they don't know and they will ask us, do your best. So I'm doing my best like this. Sometimes they will tell us, otherwise we have to do our own way, right? So let us create a small form here. First, let me create the form fields. So how they are going to be, the structure is very important. You can see first row contain two input fields, second row contain one, third row contain one input field, and this is a fourth row contain two again, fifth row contain three more fields again. This is the fifth row. So how we are going to divide all these things, now we are going to see. Okay, let us go there and try to create a small layout here. Forms.html, register form.html, or anything you want to take it, right? You can just take it, no problem. Just I'm taking like this. Okay, let us remove this table css we copy pasted, right? So let me remove all from this, right? It is okay. Let me remove this style also. And one more thing what I want to do for this form designing, let me write a separate external css. Wherever you want forms, then we can include that css. I don't want to write inline today. Let me write this a link. Generally to link external css, we can use the link tag. Link relation, what is a relation to the current document? That document, style sheet document, is related with this document as a style sheet. So the relation is always going to be style sheet relation, SHEET, style sheet relation, and the location of the CSS file, CSS folder. So slash, let me write a file with a name called styles.css or forms.css, whatever it may be. So first of all, CSS folder you provided already. Where is the CSS folder? Let me go and check this 1 minute. First of all, the path, even if you can run the file, it is going to give you an error in the console. Now can you see, sometimes you are linking the file, So you are saying that the file is not linked properly, sir. The styles which I written, they are not applying to my theme. You may say something like this, right? Can you see now? Here I'm getting an error, fail to load the resource, and error file not found. Styles.css is not linked properly. If it is linked properly, we can get this red kind of error. Elements, we can see the HTML DOM here. If you can go to the console, here we can see if any file is not linked properly, you can come here and you can see, is there any error? Style.css is not linked, maybe path wrong, maybe spell mistakes, you have to check this, right? So this is how we can check whether the file is included or not. If the file is not included, go to the console and check the reason. So now here, because this file is not there, let me do one thing. I'm going to create a new file with the name styles.css. Let me save this into your CSS folder. I'm creating a small CSS folder in your project itself, right? So all the CSS files we are keeping in one location, right? Yeah, now I created. Now remove everything from this file. Now I removed everything, right? Save the file, and if you can refresh now, can you see you don't have any error in the console? Why? Because the file is linked properly. And whatever the styles, if you can write here, that is going to be applied. You can see I'm going to write styles.css. Let me take some body. In the body, I'm writing background, just I'm writing red for understanding. Why I'm writing red? Only to check whether the file is linked properly or not. Okay, red color is not the message, error message is not there in the console, but still I want to check whether colors are applying or not. Yeah, color is applying, so means that the file is linked properly. Okay, right. So whatever it may be, we will write always star margin 0 by default. Whatever the element having margin, that I am removing margin 0. Okay, now, okay, fine. So we removed everything. First of all, take a div. So this is the main div. Already we have div. So in this main div, I want to create a form. Let us take a form tag open, form tag close. Every form which we are going to be created, because you are here, if you are just a designer, if you're just designer, we don't worry about the form and its attribute. We are here to become a developer also, na? So remember carefully, every form have two attributes, should have two attributes. One is method and one is action. Action is to tell us on submit the form where we have to go. That is the action. For example, you want to submit data to PHP server, yeah, save.php. You want to submit to Java, save.do. You want to submit to .NET, save.aspx. The path of the server you have to provide here. That is the action. See, we are creating a HTML file. We know that a HTML file will never communicate with the database directly. Definitely, HTML file should transfer the data to a server like .NET, Python, PHP. That path we can mention in the action. So if you can submit the data to .NET, what .NET people will do, they will collect the data you entered and they will insert the data into database and they will send a response back to us, account created successfully. This is what generally happens. So, right. Okay, right now we don't know action. As a developer, you can just leave it empty, action is empty. But method, people can use either post method, people can use either get method. Sir, when to go for get method? If you are a designer, we don't worry about method get post. You are developer, right? You should know method get and post as well. Get method and post method. But right now I'm not providing any method. Okay, so wait for some time, I will give you the clarity. When to go for get, when to go for post. You are a developer, that's why you should know. If you are just a designer, and you no need to bother about what is get, what is action, and does not require. So we are here to become designing and developing, right? So definitely you should know both the things, right? So first of all, let me design the form. Once form got designed, then we can plan to discuss about all these things. First, here we are in designing actually, so we have to concentrate much on designing, right? So this is the main. Now in this, first you can check the layout once again. Can you see the layout? Here we have two fields. Okay, first let me design this. For everything I will provide a class. Based on the class we can add it. Right now you can check this, div tag open, div tag close. So everything I'm taking one class as form group. Form group, this is a form group. In this form group, now you can see form group is a class. I want to take a label. I want to take a label, label label. Label is going to be the first name, FIRST, FIRST NAME, first name. So here let me take input type equal to text. Input type equal to text is the thing, and here id attribute will be there, name attribute is there, and class attribute is also there. But I want to design this form control. Form control, okay, this is the form control. Right, form control. I'm just taking the form control class. Okay, just you can see this, what is going to be happen. Everything is about class. We will write all the reusable classes, just we will apply them. So apply, after applying it has to align properly. Okay, this is our major target, right? Just if we can go and refresh the page, now you can see, and I'm refreshing, now you can see there is some form field. So let me do one thing for the main. Let me write something dot main with okay, with 80 percentage. Okay, let me take 80 percentage margin 0 pixels auto. So we know that because of writing this, it will be center aligned properly. If you want, you can set some background color for some point of time. After that, we can remove. So for better understanding, I'm adding background color. Okay. So margin 0 pixels auto, margin 0 pixel auto, AUTO auto, AUTO auto. Now you can see everything is center, but there is no padding in the main. Let me write some padding also. PADDING padding 20 pixels all four sides I'm applying. Later if you want, we can reduce the padding. Okay, so the gap is something like this. Okay, now the input form field is not at all designed properly, but we need to make it designed properly. So for this, what we can do, now go there. So we are adding some classes, form group, this is the group, and we have something called form control. Generally the form control, you can take everything as one word, form control. Save the file, just you can go and add the class for this. Now I'm writing form control, hyphen is not required, leave it, right? So everything is one word. I'm taking this width as 100%. Form control width is 100%. Now you can see the text box is completely occupied full width. Let me set some height for it. Height of this is going to be 30 pixels height. Okay, you can see the height is okay, or you can increase the height of it 34 pixels, something like this. Okay, this is fine. I want to set some border, BORDR border. This you can see 1 pixel or 2 pixel solid hash triple three border. I'm just providing you, this is the border we can provide. So let me write border radius as well. Border RADIUS, border radius, curved borders, right? So now you can provide this as a 5 pixels. Now you can see it may be curved borders. Okay, something better, right? Okay, by default this is occupying full width. Okay, now you have to take one more thing now, right? What is that one more thing? I'm going to take, now you can see one more label I'm taking. This is going to be the last name. Okay, this is going to be the last name, and here I'm taking this. Okay, if you want, you can take ID also, F name. IDs actually it is not required right now. We are in the designing phase, right? Okay, I will explain you. But what is the purpose of ID? What is the purpose of name? So I'm not taking ID and class for everybody. Just you can take it empty. Okay, it's not at all mandatory right now. Now you can check this. This is also. But as per our layout, they have to come side by side. Na? They have to come side by side. So in this point of time, what we need to do? These two should come side by side. So now you can do one thing. You can wrap this into one div. You can wrap this into one div because they have to come side by side. Very important. Now you can see, now I'm making this a div and a div. So this is very important. So see, I'm coming very basic way. So we should learn something very thing very base. I mean, from base you have to learn. So earlier we written they're all one by one. No, our requirement is side by side, right? That's why I'm wrapping them into a div, and I'm wrapping them into this also a div. For this div we can have some classes so that we can design something. Now you can just align this. Right, now you can see this is a class. I'm taking a class equal to left. Okay, I'm taking a class is equal to right. Okay, you can take anything, right section, right group, left group, whatever you want, you can take it, no worries about it. I want to take one more thing, middle also. Later we can take it, that don't worry about it. The left and right. Okay, now let me go there. I'm going to come down, and you can take this dot left dot left. Left is the class. Okay, I want to take dot left. You can check this. This is dot left. I'm writing separately. Display inline block. Okay, display inline block. Dot right, R-I-G-H-T, dot right. For this also display inline block. Actually, common styles we are writing, right? So display inline block. Don't worry, just I'm going to write like this. Okay. Otherwise, why should I write unnecessary here, right? You can take this comma right, comma dot R-I-G-H-T, right? Okay, dot right. Okay, fine. So width of it, because here widths are not same. You cannot take the width. Display inline block, okay, but the width I want to take. Later we are going to get one more class. Then width should be different, right? You can see now left width and right width. Exactly what shall we do in this point of time? Okay, you can take it. No worries about it. So width. Right now I'm taking this width as 48 percentage. 48 percentage. 48 yeah, sorry, 48 percentage. Now you can take this as a vertical align top. Exactly, they have to be aligned properly. Now you can check this, they are side by side. The two input form fields are in side by side. If you want, you can increase the width of it also. If you can increase, no worries about it. But if you want to maintain some gap between this box and that box, then you can write it 48 percentage. You can write padding right. Okay, let me write this as a padding, PADDING, padding. Just right side only I want to take for everything. Right side 10 pixels I'm taking. Let me check this, what is going to be happen. There you can see some gap between the left and right side, first name and last name. Okay, after that we have to take a full width form control. Exactly, what is a form control width? 100%, right? Okay, you can do one thing, go to your form. So in the form, okay, this form group is completed. Now we are going to take one more form group. This form group is going to be talk about email. Form group, sorry, div. So take a div and take a div, and here we are going to take a class equal to form group. This is also form group again. Everything we can wrap into a group. Okay, this is a form group. This is also a form group. Okay, in the form group, I want to take label, label. So label is for email. This email is going to be full width. Input type equal to text, and name is empty, id is empty. Okay, and the class is equal to form control. Again the same, you can provide form control, form control. Okay, refresh the page. Now you can see that is going to be full width, but you can see the width is not aligned properly here. Everything should be aligned properly now. So this is exactly the thing. But if we can set the width as 1 minute, what is the width we are having? 48 percentage we given, right? Let me provide 50 percentage. If you can provide 50 percentage, I think it will be come down. uh, in this point of time, 49 is okay. 49 okay. Oh, still it is not adjusting. 48.5. 0.5 is also we can take, guys. This is the advantage here. So form control width, what is the form control width? 99. Let me take 99 percentage. Oh, I think everything is getting reduced. Okay, we can see it. Don't worry about it. Let me make 100% only here. 100%, 100%. Exactly. Okay. So now this is fine. This is email, but there is no gap between the form group. Can you see? Above form group and below is the form group, but we didn't see much gap here. Let me come down. I'm writing dot form group, group, form group. You can write padding top and bottom. Padding top and bottom, I'm taking 15 pixels and 0 pixels. Left, right, we don't require anything. Top and bottom. Now you can see there is more gap between the top and bottom. Top and bottom. If you don't want this much, you can make it as a 10 or 12. Now you can see, okay, this gap is decent. Now you can come down, and the same for email also. Now you can go here. Now we are going to take this as a email mobile. This is going to be mobile. Let me take this as a mobile, mobile, mobile. So this is going to be form control. Just you can go and check this. This is also done, right? So now three fields I want to align. So now I'm going to take this form group. This form group is going to be having three fields now. Three fields. Let us take these three fields now. Field F1, F2, F3, something like this. We are going to take it now. So this is going to be a div, and this is going to be a div. We need three wrappers here actually. Three rows I want, three columns I want to divide that entire form group, right? So in this, just you are having a div, right? This is going to be a div. Let me have a class is equal to first, second, third, whatever it may be. If you want, you can take it like this: FIRST, first. I want to take a class equal to second, third. You can take a class equal to third. I added third. Or else we can take a same class now, because why we need to take like this? We can take same class, no problem, right? Let me take the same class called block. Okay, no worries about it. If required, we can take some other class also. No worries about it. Right? I want to take the same block. So here, label, label, label open, label close. In this label, we can take enter address one, address two, something will be there na, ADDRESS, address, right, address one, okay, address two, something like this. Let me take. So here you can see input type equal to text, name, ID. I'm not taking anything. Class equal to form control. Yeah, you can go and check this. This is okay. Form control hyphen is not required. Check this now. Okay. Now I want to take the same address 2, address 3. Now you can see this is going to be address 2. This is going to be address line 3. Something will be there, right? This is going to be address 3. Okay, all the three things, if you can see, now you can see how they are aligned, all the things. All these three should come side something wrong. Yeah, I believe. So here, the thing I am saying you, these three should come side by side. Whenever you are doing a project, for example, doing a college project, you are doing a college project, college or school, whatever it may be, the naming convention of the CSS classes should become like this. CG, I will take CG hyphen the class name, form group. I want to take something like this, form group. It's always a good thing. So whenever you are integrating other applications to your thing, they won't override your styles, and there is no problem at all. Your styles will be work properly. Sometimes we need to integrate some third-party plugins to our website. In this point of time, they have their own CSS and we have our own CSS. When we're integrating in this point of time, their styles may overrides with our styles. Then this is going to be a serious issue. Definitely, in this point of time, naming convention is very, very important. Anyhow, we are in the local machine. That's why I'm taking the different naming conventions like this: form block and form block and form block. Let me save this. Let me go here and let me do something called form block. dot form block. So all the form blocks should become side by side display inline inline block. I want to set width as the 32 percentage. Let me take the width as 32 percentage and let me check this. Now you can see all the three are in something like this. Now we have to align them. Some gap should be there, right? Earlier we written padding left, some gap is we written padding left. So padding left is going to be 10 pixels somewhere around. I'm providing you. Now you can see there is some gap. Exactly. So this is how we can align the gaps also, right? So try to get some clarity how we are doing. So this form is look full width. I don't want look full width, sir. I want to make a fixed width box here. Then what we can do in this point of time, I just want to made something here. You can go and main div. Where is our main div? This is our main div. Margin auto. Let me go with margin auto. I'm setting margin auto. This is fine. You can set this as 50% width. Now you can see if you can set this is the form. Now again you have to align the form fields because you are reducing width, right? So little bit you have to adjust your heights and widths here. So here, where is this left and right? 48, right? So I'm taking this 48 only. Now that is proper align. Now this is 31.5. Sometimes we have to adjust it 31.5. But when we are in the media query, we don't have these problems and all. So we will do it properly. 31. Let me check this 31. Now it is going to be aligned. When you are reducing the width of it, but we have to be very careful. So I made it something like this. Exactly. We have to, I mean, sometimes the form may be full width, the form may be fixed width, and they have to be in the center, right? Exactly. So now you can see one more thing. Let me add a button also. Finally, you can take some button and you can take select box also. 1 minute. Let me take the final field. One more thing. All form groups are having different class. Now this is going to be select state. I'm writing this as going to be select state. This is going to be a drop down field. So this is going to be select open, select close. Here, let me select box having option, option, option. Option value equal to, initially we have empty. This is going to be select state, something we can take. Now this is going to be option and option. So value equal to something like Pradesh. Let me take this. Okay, two fields you can just take it, no problem about it, right? So value for database reference, and this is the label. Actually, this label is going to be displayed to you, and this value is going to be saved in the database. Actually, right? You can see this is a select form state. So just add the class for it. Class is equal to form control. Same class you can apply. That is going to be done properly. Form control, form CONTROL, form control. Now it is also designed properly. So now we can have some final do for a submit button. Div class is equal to form group, JROP form group, and I want to take a submit button finally. Input type equal to submit, SUB submit, and value equal to register or create account button, whatever it may be. Some people will have something like this, create account. So, and class for designing the button also, class is equal to, I'm just going to take BTN, right? This is the class. Now you can check this. This is the button. But button is not designed well. I want to design this button. Now, if you want to design the button, add some classes for the BTN. Go to the form and we can add some BTN. And this is the BTN. Just you can go and add this. So this is the BTN. Let me write some padding for the button. Padding top, bottom 10 pixels, left, right 20 pixels. Can we refresh the page? Now you can see button is somewhat aligned properly. I don't want the border for the button. BORDER border none. If you can write border none, it is going to be nothing. Now there is no border for the button. Let me set some background color for the button. Background. So color, background color is going to be orange, orange. I just want to take like this. Oh, it is not upright. Spell mistake. Huh? Orange, no? Spell mistake. Now this is the button, and here button should be okay, border radius. Let me take some border radius for the button. Border radius, border radius. Just I'm taking 5 pixels border radius for the button. Now this is okay. If you want, you can set some box shadow also for the button. SHADOW, box shadow, 0 pixel, 0 pixels. And this is the shadow thickness, 5 pixels. And color is going to be hash. Okay, you can take black color, no problem. A kind of button. Right, exactly. You can see I want to do a little effect for the button. Color of the button, let me take this as a white color. White is okay, I believe, right? White color is not looks good, I believe. Shall we take 999? Okay, let me take 999 color. Oh, 999 is also not good. You can take some color EF. Let me check this. Otherwise, we can keep the black color. Okay, this is fine. Let me keep the same. Font size of the button, now you want to add the font size. It's all about our requirement. It's not appeal. Well, font size, I'm going to provide you 18 pixels font size. Now you can see button size is increasing. 18 pixels is not okay, then you can go with 17 pixels, no problem, of your choice completely. This is okay for me. You want to make font weight bold, yes, you can make this also, no problem. Font weight, these are all extra toppings. So button design is completed, but we are all adding extra toppings on the element. Now you can see button is bold like this. Whatever you want, we can do it. Now you can see when we are hovering. So this is the background color we provided, right? Let me do one thing. Try to see. I want to show you a little design effect. This is the background color, right? What is the dark color of it? Now I want to go to the dark of it. This is exactly the color we are able to see. This is somewhat dark. Okay, let me copy this color. When we are hovering on the button, now you can see button hover dot btn hover, hover. I want to add the background color. Background color is going to be somewhat dark. Okay, somewhat dark shadow I'm providing. You know, you can check this. So if you can come down, just you can hover the mouse, you can see a kind of blink effect. So when you're hovering, you are getting something. And can you see my mouse pointer? How exactly my mouse pointer is looking here? Create account. My it is an arrow symbol. That is the mouse pointer we are able to see. No, I want to make a hand reference symbol. So hand reference symbol on hover if you want. Cursor is the property. CURSOR, cursor is a property. POINTR, pointer. Now you can see, if you can see my mouse pointer, you can see now. When I'm hovering the mouse on the button, now you can see hand reference symbol will become. Now initially it was like this. Now you were able to see my mouse pointer. So now when I were hovering on it, mouse pointer also changed as hand reference symbol. Generally this symbol you will get when we are hovering on anchor tags, right? The same on the button also, we can keep on hover only. When you're hovering it, I want to get it same. So this is how we can do the design, guys. Exactly. On hover, we are getting something. On hover, we are getting. So you can do one more thing. Mm, box shadow. I want to make something here. Back shadow, you can take this as a 3 pixels box shadow. Here I want to take the box shadow as 8 pixels. Now you can see what is going to be happen. Some kind of different effect, guys. When you're hovering, can you see there's something? It is giving you some kind of a blink effect, something like this. If you want, you don't want to make such a kind, I want to take 5. It's all about our requirement. Now you can see, but there is no appeal, the shadow effect and all, right? So we can check like this. You have some padding, right? You have some padding. You provided padding 10 and 20. So when we are coming here, you can provide the padding 12 and 22. Now you can check this little bit. I'm increasing the size of the button also. When you're hovering, you can see button size is getting increases like this, something like this, but we don't want actually. But whatever you want to do, whatever the effects you want to do on hover, yes, we can do it. That is all about the thing, exactly, right? So this is all the thing. exactly how we can design a form, how we can do the things. Now, take the same as initiation and you try to create one more form. Some people will take the placeholder also. What is a placeholder in the form? Placeholder will be come into the form field. Now, some people won't take the labels actually. They will take placeholder. Placeholder equal to first name. I'm taking this as a FIRSTNAME. Here also you can take placeholder, PLAC placeholder equal to last name. I'm taking last name. You can take it as a last name. Now you can see the placeholders will be displayed on the in thing. Some people what they will do, they will remove the labels actually. You can see Facebook kind of registration form. You cannot see the label. You can see the placeholders everywhere. Now you can see there is no label at all. So all the thing is going to be placeholder. So some we don't know what exactly the customer is expecting from us. So some people will ask labels, some people will never ask placeholders. You can see if you can go to fb.com. Let me show you the create account page. 1 minute. Let me log out. Okay. Now you can see here you have create account. Can you see here we don't have any kind of labels. Everything is a placeholder. Mobile, email address, first name, everything. Some people may go like this. Some people needs placeholders. You can go to Amazon, create account. You can see they will show you labels. We don't know how. Here also in the registration login form also you can see this is all about the placeholders only, right? They won't have something like this. Okay. So anyhow, so just you can see, and you need to create one form, whatever the form it may be, but I added a very little bit form fields. So you can take gender, you can take hobbies, check boxes, hobbies as a check boxes. So try to create a form and design it and take address, the state, city, pin code. I added 4 5 fields. Okay, these are the form. This is the form layout I created just with the minimalistic fields. So you need to take many more fields. Now you can do one thing: first name, middle name, and last name. First name, middle name, and last name of that email, mobile, password and confirm password. I didn't take it actually. You have to take password and confirm password. Address 1, address 2, address 3, state and pin code and city and country. So try to take the form and you try to design as much as possible, right? So I will show you one small layout. If possible, try to achieve that layout. Okay, let me show you. 1 minute, please. I just want to show you a small form design. If possible, try to achieve that. This is not, sorry. 1 minute. Let me show you that. I just want to give you a small form design. Yeah, guys, this is the form design you are able to see. Can you see? There is a form with something called exactly. Don't worry about this. Now you can see these form fields exactly. First name, middle name, last name. This is email, and this is all the fields: country, address, city, pin code. You can see the form, just billing information. So if possible, you can do this billing information form. So take the snap, I mean print screen. You can take it. Now I'm taking print screen. Okay, let me share you with you. So this form is enough, I believe, if you can able to do it. Let us control V. Right, this is the form I have right now. Billing information form. Yeah, up to here, if we can done, I think it will be okay for us, right? So this is the form we are having, billing information. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyhow, take this as an assignment. Assignment 4. Let me save this into your directory. So by combining all these things, we are going to create a layout after some time, right? So maybe next week, definitely we will start creating the layout. I will tell you the guidelines of layout, but before creating layout, we should know media queries, CSS media queries. What is a media query? How to apply a media query? How to take the media queries and all. I will talk about that. Without knowing media queries, we can't do anything. Definitely, we should know media query. We can create a form using table also, but if we are using table, we cannot make the form as responsive. The forms will never table. In HTML we have a lot of elements are there. Only one element we cannot make proper in responsive, that is table. Whenever you are having responsive design, table cannot be responsive. It maximize, it cannot be, I believe. So at some point of time, it will activates horizontal scroll bar table. So maybe that is not a good idea, but if you want, you can go with that too also, no problem. So table also we can use same classes, we can apply in the table, no problem. But the customer is asking like this, then so you can imagine table is easy or divs are easy. If it is a two columns, one is label, one is input field, okay, we can do it. But all of a sudden customer is asking like this, right? We can do by using table also. If you know table, and there are something called call span, row span. I think I didn't discuss them. You can check one more time, call span, row span in a table. By using that, we can split the form like this also. I want to split one row into three parts, one row into one part, one row into two parts by using call span, row span. You can check that. I think you will get a clarity. Okay. Okay, anyhow, try to do this assignment, right? 8 a.m. UI assignment. Assignment 3 is already there. No, let me make this as a assignment 4. Oh, yeah. So try to do this, guys, here. If you have any doubts, let me know. I can help you there onwards. First of all, do something. So this is all the form handling and form designing. And tomorrow, what we can discuss? Tomorrow is Friday. Hmm. Okay, I will tell you what we can discuss about it. So generally I want to talk about CSS transforms and transitions. Yeah, this is all about transforms and transitions. Now onward, slowly we are entering into CSS animations. So transform, transitions, after these are completed, we have a concept called animations. After these, we will talk about media queries. Right, these are the things. After media query is completed, we will start doing a layout. I will do one layout, you guys needs to create one layout. Exactly. Okay, right. Any doubts, guys, let me know, please. If you have any doubts, we can discuss now. So I'm stopping the session for the day. Right, if you have any doubts, let me know. But assignment, complete it. Without that, please, okay, please complete the assignment. Flexbox also we will discuss, Sandy. Definitely. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Flexbox also we can discuss. Yeah. Flexbox is also there. We will discuss the Flexbox. Grid or Flex, anyone. Both are not required. But right now, try to learn Flexbox. Why? Because Bootstrap 5 is released, right? The Bootstrap 5 is completely around Flexbox only. But all people, I think I seen very rarely people are going with grid system. But it's better to go with the flex grid system always. Anyone, see, it's all about align the elements. We use the float left, we use a display inline block. Tomorrow we are going to use the display flex property. Flexibility. Seriously, serious, that is very easy. We can discuss that too also. Flex grid system, no need to worry about it. Okay. Okay, then we can discuss flex grid system tomorrow. Why not? So once flex grid system completed, we can go for transformations and all. We will discuss positions, absolute, and also that is also the part. But slowly we will discuss all the things. Don't worry. So I mean, layout completed means CSS is not completed. So, but some of the basic things are required for creating the layout actually. So positions also we will discuss. If I'm forgetting anything, let me know. Okay, na. So you don't need to be silent. you can just inform me. I will discuss that all. Sometimes I may not remember each and everything on the fly, so we will, right? No worries. You try to watch the video. I think I just told you about these forms only in the early, right? Just you can, no worries about it. Okay, check the video for 10-15 minutes so that you will get the clarity, Aman.